Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. The big release is Steven Spielberg's first time adapting the work of Roald Dahl with the BFG, the tale of a friendly giant who befriends an orphan girl. Did Mr. Spielberg do the story justice? Let's take a look.
But why did you bring me here? Why did you take me?
Well, I had to take you. Because the first thing you'd be doing, you'd be scuttling around and yodeling the news that you were actually seeing a giant. And then there would be a great rumple-dumpus, wouldn't there? And all the human beings would be rummaging and whiffling for the giant what you saw and getting wildly excited, and then they'd be locking me up in a cage.
In a way, it's surprising this is the first time Spielberg has directed an adaptation of a Roald Dahl story, because his sensibilities match the writer so perfectly. The sense of whimsy and magic we expect from such a combo is ever present, and what really adds to the film's charm is the chemistry between the big friendly giant and Sophie. Mark Rylance provides such a gentle warmth in his performance, and the motion capture work that turns him into the giant is quite remarkable. Ruby Barnhill gives a fantastic performance as Sophie, showing both her childlike curiosity and a wisdom beyond her years. Some of the best scenes in the film are their scenes together. The sequences with the Queen are also terrific, showing a great wit and maybe the best flatulence joke since Blazing Saddles. What's refreshing is that Spielberg never tries to Americanize the material like even the better Dahl adaptations have done on occasion. He keeps the story very British, and Janusz Kaminski's cinematography does a superb job of emphasizing the more magical and timeless qualities of London. That's another word to describe this film, timeless. It feels so much like a throwback to the Amblin films of the 80s we cherish so much, and outside of the special effects, it does not try to modernize the story. Admittedly, a couple of parts are a little on the slow side, but they mainly exist as necessary character moments and don't distract too much. Otherwise, if you want to get a peek at what maybe Spielberg might have done had he directed Harry Potter, the BFG gives a good indication. John Williams even uses musical cues very similar to his score in the Harry Potter films. If you're a fan of Steven Spielberg and Roald Dahl, you'll find plenty to like here. Next is a vastly different film in which Daniel Radcliffe plays a farting corpse washed up ashore. Yes, it's a real movie. This is Swiss Army Man.
Back in civilization, there's 7 billion other living people on the planet just running around and blinking and breathing and eating, and you used to be one of them.
You were probably just looking for happiness. That's what everyone does.
This is what you look like when you're happy. You look for someone who will make you happy. A friend, a girlfriend, or a dog.
Good boy. Good boy.
Sometimes you might be lucky enough to bump into the one person you want to spend the rest of your life with, and that is love.
This is quite an unusual film, but in the best possible way. It's unpredictable and a clever combination of buddy movie, love story, and gross-out comedy. Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe have excellent chemistry, despite one of them being lifeless through the film, and they both grow as characters believably. The humor is uncomfortable and consistently funny, but there's also an underlying sweetness, particularly in how Dano tries to help Radcliffe start to learn about life again. There's an element of magical realism in this film, as one starts to wonder how much of this is real and how much is the main character's imagination. The ending dilutes the impact a little bit, but I'm not sure what other possible final acts the filmmakers could have taken this. If you want to see something different, but in a way that's not annoyingly quirky for the sake of it, Swiss Army Man is definitely worth a look. Thank you for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.